starts with me running. What's chasing me? I'm not sure. Is it someone or something? I just know it's behind me and I shouldn't look back. I run as hard as I can, arms and legs pumping, heart racing, lungs burning, mouth dry. The sound behind me grows louder and louder, closer and closer, and then suddenly, everything goes dark. I wake up, drowsy and confused, pain searing from the back of my head. I don't know where I am. It's dark. It's so dark. I feel a hard floor beneath my head. It feels wet and hot. Am I bleeding? I try to lift my arm to check, but it's blocked. I turn my palm and feel the grain and texture of wood. My elbow strikes the hard surface. Ugh. I feel the panic rising. I try to lift my head. I can barely make it an inch, and whichever way I try to twist my neck, anxiety bubbles up in my chest. I dig in my pocket and feel the cool steel of my key fob flashlight. But I don't need to turn it on. I already know the answer. I can smell the stale dirt, damp wood. I hear nothing but my own breathing, and even that seems muffled. Is it a coffin? My head is throbbing. I feel too weak to scream, but that's okay. No one is coming. No one is coming.
I wake up in a room with no lights on, no windows, just pure darkness. The only sound is my heartbeat, nice and steady. I reach out to find a light, but there isn't one. I probe around with my hands, searching blindly for something to give me some semblance of understanding, trying to figure out where I am. But I don't feel anything. I put my bare feet on the ground and the floor is icy cold. I slide my nails against the rough surface, and then I start crawling forward, grasping around in the dark, until I find a wall. I explore the wall with my fingers, feeling every crack and crevice, and then these deep grooves in the rough stone. I follow the wall until I find a corner, and then another corner, and then a third, and then I sense it in the corner I haven't gotten to yet. There's something in here with me. I fall back. My feet slip as I try to push myself into the farthest corner, and then I freeze, listening, trying to filter out my own deafening heartbeat. I know it's in here, and it knows I'm in here, and there's no getting out. Then it starts moving. It's not fast, but it's definitely moving toward me. There's no defending myself, and it's on me. It smells like the bottom of a mass grave. I can feel it all around me, pushing its way into my ears and nose. I can't help but scream, but the sound is squelched away. I struggle against it. I fight as hard as I can, but every move I make is absorbed. Even the voice in my mind goes silent. And only then, in the truest, most complete void, it begins. It's like fear, but it's different. With normal fear, there's an implicit hope. Even if it's desperate, there's a drive to overcome. But this isn't even hopeless. This is infinite. All I am, forever now, is this feeling. This fear.
Mr. Paralyzed is what I call him. He has no eyes and very pale skin. He has a toothless smile that gapes ear to ear. He clicks his red tongue whenever he's near. Mr. Paralyzed arrives. I try to scream, but he steals my voice and pulls me to the in-between. It's cold in there, and there's nowhere to hide. Just an empty black space with nothing in sight. When he shows himself, he's naked and old. He's thin and bony, with a long pointy nose. His red tongue clicks, and my body locks up. I fall on my back, and I know I'm fucked. In that moment, I am motionless. My body is a prison of bone and flesh. I can hear him creeping, clicking his tongue, getting closer and closer as I burn to run. When he touches my skin, I feel cold and drained. Creeps up my body like ice in my veins. Then he sits on my chest, his knees up high, and he starts breathing deep as he covers my eyes. That's when the air becomes hard to find. That's when I become completely terrified. I try to breathe as deep as I can, but Mr. Paralyzed has other plans.
Do you have a nightmare you want to tell us about?
Do you like to write, or act, or draw, or make sound effects?
We're making more of these episodes right now. So come, collaborate on HITRECORD.
And subscribe to Jessica's channel because she is scary. No, because she is a badass.
Thanks for that, Joe.